Hello, beautiful people of the interwebs. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I am very happy to have you. And if you have decided to return and come back for a visit, I am truly, truly very appreciative of that. It's a very cozy day here, and I am unfortunately going to have to leave the house. It's fall, or some facsimile thereof of what fall could be in New Orleans, in the beginning of September. So for us, it's a cooler day, especially since yesterday the heat index was 105 degrees. And the air quality was, and I quote, very, very poor. So today has just been kind of a mellow, slow morning, and it's afternoon at this point, well into the afternoon at this point, but it's very reminiscent of my times in Devon and Cornwall, some of the most precious times of my life. And so it's very cozy. You've got a cider, spooky cider lane, I think it's called Spooky Cider or something like that, from Bath and Body Lit, and just did some things that were just good for my soul. Postponed some things, scheduling wise, as far as where I'm supposed to be right now, and just had a really nice ambiance video on, still on in the background. If that's disturbing, please leave a comment and let me know if that's disturbing or too loud or distraction. It's very overcast and we have beautiful thunderstorms, and just open the doors and just let fresh air get in. And my Wednesday on a Wednesday t-shirt on a Wednesday, and did a little journaling, and it felt really good. I didn't really journal so much as prepared my journal. Being consistent with it is sometimes problematic, and then hyper focusing is sometimes problematic because ADD. But I found an old Victorian trading catalog in my drawer of things for collage art, and specifically wanting to do some of that in my journal. So just wrote for September, and just that beautiful feel that this picture kind of evokes. And anything that's Victorian, I do adore. So as we are entering into the month of September, I'm wondering, what are some traditions that maybe you follow? It's kind of hard sometimes because as a witch and someone who deeply desires following the wheel of the year, it can be challenging when you live in a swamp and where it's constantly hot for at least 9 months out of the year. But it just felt really good this morning to just feel and be present with the energy of the day, based on my own personal energy, based on the atmosphere, the weather, the overcast, and how it just felt really good to just let my inner 7-year-old pull out markers and glue stick and cut out from, and there's so many beautiful images from Victorian Trading Company. It breaks my heart that unfortunately they did not survive through the pandemic, and it was a business that has closed because they had just so many just really beautiful, unique things that were in there. And I'm looking forward to using some of this imagery in my collage work, and I haven't done a vision board in forever. I mean, forever. But I'm really feeling called to do that and to do more of that in my journals, because, you know, just opening up and seeing that, just how beautiful and inspirational it is just to look and to see that as I open up the journal, to want to continue to get back into my daily practice of journaling and the benefits of it for just that clarity. And quite honestly, I'll be 100 with you guys. This was not the video this was supposed to be. This has turned into something completely different. But it's organic, and as I've been posting on Instagram, I've been having some challenges as to the length of my videos being shown, actually shown. It stops at 1 minute and 30 seconds. If anybody has any solutions for that, please let me know. But the authenticity, this is me. This is me. And as I'm becoming more comfortable with creating content, and I started to stop the video and say, oh my gosh, this isn't what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm just feeling, just let the organic flow, let the words just come out. And that's one of the great things about journaling, is it does kind of do that mind, that brain dump, that getting that clearing some of the cookies. But perhaps, I feel like perhaps there are people who maybe enjoy my content because of the topic or the information that I'm sharing, or what you might be able to learn from a video that I create. But it's also been brought to my attention that sometimes people just enjoy that connection with a person that they just feel a certain energy or a certain vibe from, and a warm smile, or just like a chatty conversation. And it's hard to have a conversation that's not actual dialogue, and that's one of the things I'm still getting used to, is I enjoy conversing. And this is monologue, not dialogue. But it's making me realize that perhaps there are some people who will just enjoy a video like this. So let me know what you think. And for S&G, I'm just going to pull a card on this. What fell out? Well, I would say this is confirmation. Oh, how wonderful. This is from the writer, the Weiser Tarot, and I have trimmed the deck. Now, this is the 3 of Pentacles, and it's that collaboration. And while the 10 of Cups is my go-to for a community card, I think in relative to what I'm speaking about right now, it is that coming together and feeling supported by other people, and having something that is like a touchstone or a feeling of safety or sanctuary from people that maybe, you know, don't have that in their day-to-day lives. But that that I should look at this as confirmation that just sometimes these chatty, rambling videos are the small building blocks to me creating and establishing the kind of sense of community that I want to create with my content, as opposed to 500 million followers. I mean, if I get that, whatever. But as I'm learning to embrace this, remembering that for me, it's that sense of coming together, collaboration, community, to build something that's long-term and sustainable. Oh, I love it when, God, this is why I love tarot. This is why I love tarot. So this is as authentic, I mean, not that I'm ever not, but this is as organic as it comes, because as I said, this is not what I was meant to be speaking about today. So I'm going to close at this point and go film the video I'm supposed to, and then go be where I'm supposed to be. Although that's a little flexible right now. But if anyone has any thoughts on this, please share what you think. I would love to hear what anybody who's watching my channel feels about this topic, and, you know, this style of video as opposed to this is for a specific purpose. So blessings to you all wherever you are. If you are somewhere where autumn is actually autumning and not a makeshift version of it, get a warm cup of tea for me and cozy up on with a blanket, and maybe a good book for me. But until the next video, sending you all the love. See you in the next one.